Good morning everyone. Myself Ishaan Solankar from TY Mechanical, Government College of Engineering, Karad. And today the topic for my autobiography on a famous personality is none other than my idol, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So talking about him, he was born on 19th February 1630 at Shivneri Killa in Pune. Born and brought up by his mother Jizabai, and his father's name was Shahaji Raje Bhosle. Again, he had won his first fort at the age of 16 in 1645. So this was some of the basic information regarding him. Moving on to the major fact, that is he is considered one of the greatest king that is to be happening in this era. He had also given the you know thought of Hindavi Swarajya, that is now we can see as current Bharat that is being proceeded. So he was not only a king, but he was also a brilliant political leader also, wherein we can see that when during that time when Swarajya was occupied by various other dynasties also. There was Adil Shahi, there was Mughal Shahi, there were also Britishers that had been invading that time. So he had to tackle on various war fronts. It is also said in text that at single point of time he had to do wars on 3 war front. So that was not a joke. So he had also introduced guerrilla warfare tactics during that time at the era of 1600s, wherein other people were and other dynasties were still using their formation like formations of enemy to destroy the other dynasty. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had introduced guerrilla warfare tactics, wherein various techniques were used in order to defeat the enemy. These techniques were such that only a few of soldiers were required in order to destroy the bigger enemy. So this was some of his what we say political part. But moving on to his spiritual journey also, he was well occupied by dharma, wherein he had uh, uh, Tukaram Maharaj also, where you can see was in his contact. So moving further, he had moved only twice out of Maharashtra. That was during Dakshin Digvijay, and other was during Agra visit. You can see that there were various techniques wherein which we should learn from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Like uh, when the enemy is weak, we should act like strong, and when the enemy is strong, we should act like weak. During the Agra visit also we can see that how he had escaped from the Agra. The other thing is that Shivaji Maharaj used to always say that God is in details. So you should always work on detailism. He never used to step out from his fort without planning. Each and every war, he had a plan until he returned to his fort. So this was the level of detail that he used to use during the war. So he was a very famous personality, and one more characteristics that he had that we should develop from him was communication. How he used to build his community, how he used to keep his personals with him, the trust that he had developed within the Swarajya. So there are various other uh, qualities that we should take from him, but working on 2 3 qualities can also improve our lifestyle, improve our thought process, improve our mindset. So I would like to conclude by saying that during his time of death, he had died at the year 1650. There were almost more than 300 plus forts in Swarajya. So that was the extent of his warfare that he had applied. So yeah, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shrutika Sanjay Patil. I am from TY Mechanical. My topic is Wings of Fire Fire, an autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's life story is inspiring hard work and dedication. APJ Abdul Kalam was on October 15, 1931 in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. This autobiography Wings of Fire, offering incitement into these life struggles and achievements. The book is divided into four parts, covering Kalam's early life, education, career in defense and research and development organization, and Indian Space Research Organization. It highlights this contribution to India's missile program and this precedent from 2002 to 2007. Throughout the book, Kalam's importance of hard work, humanity, and service to society. This story inspires readers to pursue the dreams and work towards the uh, betterment, betterment of their country.
Hello everyone, myself Shreya Vidyathar Bazare. The Diary of a Young Girl, written by Annie Frank, the Jewish young girl who, with her family, was hiding in the secret annex during World War II in Nazi. It is the autobiography of Annie Frank, which is written in a diary which was gifted her on her 13th birthday. She writes her fears, her experiences with others while hiding of 2 years. So it is the maturation of her from the young girl to the young woman and her thoughts. So the latter, when the Annie and her family was discovered, they was sent to the concentration camp where the Annie was dead, but her father was survived, and he revealed her book. So this book of the young girl was an inspiration and powerful perspective of a young girl to the others. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jagriti Ramesh Londhe, and I am currently pursuing BTech Mechanical Engineering degree from Government College of Engineering, Karachi. Today I am here to speak about India's most beloved author R.K. Narayan and his autobiography, My Days. Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Iyer Narayan Swamy, known to us R.K. Narayan, which was born on 10 October 1906 in Madras, India. He is one of the greatest English language novelists, and his stories are in a very simple language, realistic, and based on Indian culture and humor. R.K. Narayan beautifully described his childhood memories, struggle, and journey as a writer. This book glimpses into his personal life and gives us more information about how he became famous writer. Now, R.K. Narayan faced many difficulties in his school life. Often he failed in a subject like mathematics. He faced many difficulties in his studies, but still he loves to read and write storybooks. After he completed his BA degree and work as a journalist, before becoming a full-time writer, one of the most inspired part of this book is that how he faced or how he struggled to publish his first novel Swami and Friends, later that published with the help of English writer Graham Greene. Later he became his friend and supporter. In the autobiography My Days, Narayan's simple language, glamour, humor, and honesty that makes a reader feel close to him. In very simple words, this book tells us success that comes from patience, hard work, and staying strong to one's passion. This story is a this autobiography is not just a story of his life, but it's a story of inspiration, creativity, and motivation for all who dream big. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Today I am presenting autobiography of Elon Musk. So here is it. My name is Elon Musk and I was born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. From a very young age, I was deeply interested in science, technology and innovations. I loved reading science fiction books and imagining a future where human could live on another planet. When I was around 10 years old, I developed a strong curiosity around the computers and programming. At 12, I created my first video game called Blaster and sold it to a magazine. That was the first money I ever earned from technology. Life wasn't always easy. I often bullied in a school, but I never let that stop me from learning. I completed my schooling in South Africa and later moved to Canada to study Queen's University and then later United States where I graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a degree in physics and economics. After college, I wanted to do something that could truly change the world. I believe that the three most important areas for the future were the internet, renewable energy, and space exploration. So that I started working on them one by one. In my 20s, I co-founded Zip2 company that helps newspaper go online. Later, I start X.com, which eventually becomes a PayPal. Then I pay. Then I use that PayPal company to sold, and that money I use to start the companies that would shape my future. I founded SpaceX with the dream to make the space travel affordable and to build a life to another planet, especially Mars. I also started the Tesla Motors to create the electric cars and reduce the dependence on the fossil fuels. People said these goals were impossible, but I have always believed that when the something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Over the years, I faced many failures. Rocket was exploded, cars caught fire, and my company is nearly bankrupt. But every failure taught me something valuable. I never gave up because I truly believe that the failure belongs to those who build it. Today, through the Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company, I continue to work toward the creating the sustainable and multiplanetary future for the humanity. My journey is far from over. I want the people to know that you don't have to be a born rich or lucky to make a difference. You just need a vision, hard work, and the courage to take the risk. Thank you.